We are going to study about comparison of adjectives. Comparison of adjectives. What is adjectives? Yes, adjectives are describing words, isn't it? And that tell us about noun. And some words tell us about noun. So that is adjectives. Here, comparison of adjectives. And all of you see here, Ajay is tall. Vijay is taller than Ajay. Rajesh is tallest of the three. Here, the one thing, and how do we show the difference among the three when we speak or write about them, isn't it? And we compare. Ajay is tall. Vijay is taller than Ajay. And Rajesh is tallest of the three. And here, and this is the comparison of adjectives. Compare from one another. Ajay is taller, tall is not compare, but Vijay is taller than Ajay. This is compare, and Rajesh is the tallest of the three. This is also comparison, isn't it? So this is comparison of adjectives. Here, tall, taller, tallest. These are the adjectives. These are the adjectives. They are different forms of adjective, isn't it? And only one thing, tall, isn't it? And the tall, we don't compare Ajay with anyone. The tall, we don't compare with anyone. And the second, taller. The taller, compare with two person. The taller adjective compare with Vijay and Ajay, two person. Isn't it? The taller compare with two persons, Vijay and Ajay, isn't it? And the third one, tallest. We use the tallest when we compare more than two persons. That means Rajesh, Vijay, Ajay. Of three, the tallest, in that use word of tallest use, compare with more than two persons. That is Vijay, Ajay, Rajesh. This is tallest. Taller compare with the two person, tallest compare with the more persons, and that is that. And degrees of comparison, and only adjective having quality. So this adjective having only quality, so it can divide degrees of comparison. So that is positive, comparative, superlative degrees, and 3 degrees of comparison. That is positive, comparative, superlative. All of you listen carefully. Only adjectives of quality can have degrees of comparison. These adjectives having degrees of comparison. That in that degrees of comparison, 3 parts are there. That is the positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. So positive means no comparison. And here the Ajay is tall. There is no comparison. That is positive. And comparative, between two. Comparative means between Vijay and Ajay. And here we use the taller, ER, adding ER. That is comparative. And superlative, between more than two. So more than two. Okay, students, that is tallest. And positive degree of an adjective is used when no comparison is made. And here the positive degree when talk about only one person. And comparative degree talk about two persons or two things or two groups or two persons. Okay, compared to two persons. And superlative degree, and this degree used more than two persons or more than two things, more than two groups. Okay, students, more than here, more than two. And here comparative to, that only point. And here no comparative, no comparison. And here tall comparative er and superlative est. And another thing, when the er come, that means in the comparative degree must come the than. When we use the er, you must write the than also. And here don't write the est than. Rajesh is tallest than, that is wrong. And Vijay is taller than Ajay. And here taller come means you must write the than. And tallest, est come means must write the than. That also you have to remind carefully. Raj is tallest. The superlative, when we use the superlative and we use the est and also the, you must write the there also. And here when we use the comparative degree, that means er, we use the er and you must write the than. This is very important, than. Okay students. Now all of you take down your Madhubun grammar book and turn the page number 52. And here a comparison of adjectives. And sixth exercise, soft, softer, softest. And this is positive degree, this is a comparative degree, this is superlative degree, isn't it? And in the comparative degree we must use er. In the superlative degree we use est. Okay. And here high, higher, you just write adding er. And in the superlative just adding est, highest. Mountain is the highest, one of the highest mountain. And the Himalaya is the one of the highest mountain in the world, in our world, isn't it? And kind, kinder. You write the kind again, kindest. And the next one, and sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Okay, and just adding er and est. And another, again the next one, the page number 53. Long, you should write the long but adding er and here also est. And the another rest of the words you should write in the correct way. That is er and est. You are adding er here and est. And here write the er and est forms in the words given below. And the same one, thinner. And here just adding double n, again one n, again another the last letter double times, the last letter double times. That is thinnest, the last letter double times and ear in est. And hotter, hot, already given the hot and the last letter double time t and er as usual er. And hottest, ho, t, hot, and double time last letter t, est. And bigger, big, big, and the last letter again you write the last letter bigger, er. And biggest, again you write the g, est. And rest of the three words you should write in a correct way. And red, redder and reddest. Flatter, flattest. Sadder, saddest. And the next page. And here, and you have to take down the I. When the last letter Y comes, you should take out the Y. And instead of Y, you should write I. So happy, happier, happiest. Then angry. And the last letter is Y. So you should take out the Y and write ER, I-E-R. And angriest. And last letter Y. You should take out the Y and write I-E-S-T. And lazy. Lazy. In the last letter Y, take out I. So take out Y and write I-E-R. And L-A, Z, I-E-S-T. And rest of the two you should write. And here, and noisy, positive comparative to superlative. Noisy, noisier, noisiest. And thicker, here, thick, isn't it? In that positive degree, no write any er, don't add any est. Just only write the verb only, not adjective. Adjective word only. And here, thickest. And here, cleanest means cleaner. Clean. And here, younger, youngest, younger. So, clumsy, clumsier. Okay, this one also I have written. Youngest, just adding est. Clumsier. In the last letter is y, means should take out the y and write I. Clumsier. And here, clumsiest. Okay. And underline the adjective that makes each sentence correct. And here, an aeroplane is dash than. Here, than come means you must write the er. Where is the er word? Faster. So, this is the correct word. The elephant is the dash of all animals. And so, here, the come means you should write the est. That is largest. The bulb is dash than the candle. So here than come means you write the brighter er. Vivek is dash man. Here no coming of that and not having the than, isn't it? So you should write the just only positive degree, that is strong. And here rats are than cat. And here than come word come means you should write the er. So smaller. And comparative, this also tall, taller, tallest. And next three you should write in the correct way. Old, older, oldest. Likewise. Okay. And conjunction already finished. Students, all of you, you should finish the 62 page. And 60, that is the recall. Already what we finished in the brief pages, you should write it. Read and write the correct answers for this one. And 64th page and also 65. Okay. 62, 63 and 64, 65. Okay. And the next one, all of you turn the page number 91. And this is the, and this is comprehension. And Lena and her family, some comprehension means some passage, some paragraph are given. So from that paragraph, some questions are asked. And you should search the, where is the answer of the questions. You should search from the passage, given passage. And here some passage is there. And answer the following questions. How many brothers does Lena have? And here Lena is big family. She lives with her parents and 2 older brothers and 1 younger brother and a baby sister. And this is the answer Lena has. And you should write. And listen, comparison means, comprehension means one passage கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க, அதுல இருந்து क्वेश्चन கேட்டிருப்பாங்க, நம்ம அந்த passageல இருந்து அந்த question குரிய ஆன்சரை நம்ம தேடி எடுக்கணும். And how many brothers does Lena have means Lena has, this is the first paragraphல இதனுடைய ஆன்சர் இருக்குது. So Lena has 2 older brothers, 1 younger brother and a baby sister. I am written this one and the answer. And the second one, how does grandfather help the family? And this also the answer is given in the paragraph. and you should read this passage, then only you have to write the answers. And here the grandfather waters the plant, and this is the answer for this question. How does grandfather help the family? And this is the second one answer. I bracket it, and but you should write in the dash the second one. This is the second one. And rest of the questions you should write in a correct way. And when does grandmother help? And this is also on here, when does. So the answer is the grandmother looks after Lena's baby sister when mother is busy. And so grandmother looks after this is the third one answer. Okay, and the next one. And which sentence in this story tell us that Lena loves her family? And this is, the answer is the Lena enjoys spending time with her family. And this is the fourth one answer. And the fifth one, how does baby sister help the family? And the last one, baby sister also help, and everyone laugh with the funny sounds. Okay, funny sounds up to here. And this in that page space you should write stick your mommy photo and also your photo. And this is you should write about your thing, yourself. So this sentence you should write about yourself. And the next 93 page also having one passage and also having the some questions you should write in the correct way. And you should read the questions and find out the answers from the passage. And the second one also you should read the question and find out the answer from the passage. Okay, and do in your own way. And filling the blanks also, it is in the answers in the paragraph only. And here proper noun here, which is the who is the proper noun? Lousy. And common noun house. And he, pronoun for lousy, he. Okay, students, this is also your assignment work. And this is the last class, so you should write very carefully and very slowly and neatly. Okay, students, thank you for watching. Only today's assignment work. And in the Madhubun grammar book 52 to 55, 60 to 65 and 91 to 98. And these pages are today you are going to finish in Madhubun grammar book. So this is the last class now, so you should write very neatly and read and write.